We all make decisions in life. And these decisions that we make lead to one path or another path. Sometimes we're ushered towards decisions or paths. I'm being ushered towards becoming the supervillain in my gym.
Good morning.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you spinning the block, for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Paul, and I promise I'm not always like this, but I'm like this because these people are about to make me turn into the Joker in the gym. Now I'm laughing hysterically. I go to the gym and I'm the same person I am outside of the gym. I keep to myself. I go in with intention to do what I have to do. I'm not looking at nobody. I'm not talking to nobody unless spoken to. I'm locked in. I'm doing my thing. If you're standing in front of a machine or a fixture that somebody can work out on, and you're not using said machine or fixture that somebody can work out on, don't be like, if it's a dude, I'm like, yo, you using this? I'm trying to be polite. She's like, lady, I barely touched you, and I'm trying to see if I can use this machine that you're just lollygagging in front of. You're not even using it. Why are you like that? Don't be like that. Busters. I've decided to do something a little different today. I want to walk y'all through my exact thoughts while I was trying to concoct the outfit for the day. This is what I started out with. I always start off with the Camper Lab orange boots, and I like the way the outfit flowed, but I just didn't like that pop of orange with it, so I switched to the Mary Janes. I was dead locked on wearing the Mary Janes because, one, they're comfortable, two, they're a color that can go with a bright fit or a darker fit. So I decided to opt for those, and this is what I was cool with. But then I was looking at the pants and I was like, this might be a little too streetwear, so I switched to the black slacks that I've thrifted, and I just didn't like the way this flowed, so I ended up switching to these jeans. And looking back, this is the fit that I should have gone with. The fit just flows color wise and silhouette wise, but I ended up going back to the ultra streetwear fit with the Mary Janes. I ended up switching my hat to my blue LA one because it just looked better, and yeah, this was the fit for the day. I had to turn my audio recording level on the camera down. I think the mic's good, but I just had to mess with the camera settings actually. I've been messing with this all day because my receiver decided to stop working. For those of you who don't know the difference between receiver and transmitter, transmitter is your mic, which transmits, and then the receiver receives it and does everything it needs to do. The receiver just stopped working. I don't know why, but it wouldn't turn on, and then I'd plug it into my laptop. It would turn on, but the brightness would be cooked. Like I couldn't see anything. Like it was just dim. It was too dark. So I had to get a new one because that is the only way for me to record audio without having to sync it. The way I was doing it before I learned how to do this, I was using the mic to solely record without having it tethered to the camera. So I would have to sync the camera audio with the mic audio, and that's how I used to do it. Anyway, I'm going into this pawn shop. I've never been into a pawn shop, but I was at the coffee shop the other week, and one of the lovely ladies there, she was like, yo, do you use camcorders? I said, no, I do not, but I see YouTubers use them. And she was like, she just got one from the pawn shop for the low, like cheap. And I've never even thought to go into a pawn shop, or I just never even thought about it. So I'm about to go into this pawn shop, see what they got going on in here. And if they got some dope stuff, then I might acquire. If not, I won't acquire. That shit was ass. I'll probably never go into a pawn shop ever again. They had a lot of stuff. A lot of random stuff too, but that was a waste of time. You know what? That wasn't a waste of time. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not a waste of time. When experience is the goal, everything's a win. That was an experience. I've never been to a pawn shop, and I just, you know, I needed to experience it for myself. Yeah, nah, never again. Thank you. What a goat. Yo, so good, not morning, it's 1 o'clock. New day, good day to y'all. Got a new pickup today. I've been using this tripod. And this tripod is it's not the best tripod, but it does what it needs to. But over time, you sit a camera on this, it starts to, so it doesn't hold the height, but it holds everything else pretty damn good. But I needed something smaller. This is obviously not compact. I needed something smaller for when I'm on the go, for when I'm traveling and everything, and something with better functionality. So let me show y'all it's small, it's light, it's compact, and it does everything that I needed to do. And when I put the legs down, it has a lock, so I don't have to worry about it sliding down. There we go. See, I love this tripod because I can just sit it any and everywhere. It's so small and compact. But what I wanted to speak to y'all about is comfort zone and confidence. Two things. I said it before, I'm naturally a private person. So me posting vlogs on a weekly basis, because I post every week, on a weekly basis is me stepping out of my comfort zone every single week. Every time I hit record on this camera, it gets easier, but it's like my body still knows that I'm naturally a private person. I don't know how else to explain it. And every time I hit this button, it's building my confidence because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. And the fact that I'm talking so much to this camera, it transitions to me speaking to people in real life. I've never been bad at conversation, but I was never the best at conversing with people. But now, the fact that I talk to this camera so much every day, like I've noticed in my regular everyday life when I'm speaking to individuals, it's like, dang, like I'm really in my bag. Like conversation is really flowing, and I'm happy about that. And when I'm happy about something that I notice in real time getting better, like it just builds my confidence because I'm like, okay, I can talk to anybody now. And that's a beautiful thing because I'm naturally just to myself. So the fact that I'm building another attribute in this column is so dope. And also, when I edit, there's going to be cuts. And usually when people are cutting, it's because they're using filler words, so there's long pauses. And when you're talking or giving a speech and you're doing every 3 seconds, people start to notice. Like I started to notice in class. And then that's the only thing I can pay attention to. So during that class, I was like, when I'm speaking, I don't want to say or like, to the point where people, that's the only thing they hear, so they miss the entire message. So back to the editing. When I edit and there's cuts, it's not because I'm saying if you speak to me even in real life, I do not say I do not say I don't use filler words because of that class. So when I'm editing and there's cuts in the edit, it's not because I'm like it's because I genuinely, when I speak like that, when I speak, I pause. People pause and there's empty space, they fill it with a filler word. But I've learned in practice to just be quiet. It's okay to have that brief silent pause. And that's something I've gotten so much better at because of the camera as well. I'm gassing myself right now and I don't care. Because before, I'd be in front of the whoever giving speeches like I don't do that no more. And I think it's dope. Speak how you want to speak, obviously, but me personally, that's something that I never really liked, and now I don't do it anymore because I speak so much to this camera. I've been honing my talking skills. And it all comes back to confidence and stepping out of my comfort zone. If I would have never stepped out of my comfort zone to start making vlogs, then I don't know where I would be when it comes to conversing with people. I don't know where my confidence would be, but I know it wouldn't be here. The point of what I'm trying to say is step out of your comfort zone as much as possible, because our comfort zones are so comfortable and we'll get stuck in it and you won't even notice. And you do not grow in your comfort zone. The place where we grow the most is outside of our comfort zone. When we're trying new things, when we're meeting new people, when we're going to different places, that's where we grow the most, because we're stepping into something that's unfamiliar to our experience. It's something we haven't experienced yet. So obviously when you step into that, you're going to grow. And how much you grow is up to you. If you continuously step out of your comfort zone, then you're going to continuously grow. If you step out of it every once in a while, then that growth might not amount to what you want it to. So just be consistent, which is another one. Consistent when it comes to stepping out of your comfort zone, and your confidence will follow suit. You don't have to work on your confidence. You work on consistency and stepping out of your comfort zone, and the rest will follow. But I am done with my yap session. I appreciate y'all. Hold on, come here. Come here. Look, if you made it this far, I appreciate y'all listening. Thank you so much. I feel like a damn professor. I hope y'all took something from this lecture. And if you can, apply it to your life however you see fit. We don't grow inside of our comfort zone. We grow outside of our comfort zone. So step out of it.